Apparently, if you live with your woman, you are a gay.
Do not live with your woman. I've been telling you guys this for years. Don't do it. Living with your girl is gonna make you a
And it seems as though Myron's running out of content ideas because every single time he comes online, he just has more wild and wilder things to basically say. And a lot of people are sick and tired of it. Whether it's him basically being a coon.
Why you hate black people? Why you so racist? Why you hate women? My fatigue is through the roof with these people, bro. These fucking fried chicken connoisseurs, man. Watermelon felon, EBT entrepreneur, weave warrior bandits, man. I do, you know, you could do like the thing where people could come up or whatever and talk. I do that on TikTok. Who comes up? Obviously some Shaniqua.
Whether it's him making this wild statement about being gay if you live with your girl.
Why are you gay?
He always has something wild to say that I'm starting to generally believe he's just engagement farming. He actually doesn't believe in these type of things. And if he does, then the guy's just actually a crazy lunatic. And we see this being a common trait between a lot of content creators that come online with wild statements, ranging from Chud the Builder to Nick Fuentes, and of course now Myron Gaines. They all seem to have one thing in common, or maybe two things in common. One being that maybe they are actually just trying to hide the fact that they're in the closet themselves.
I Chud the Builder. You told me I was his first. I'd love to be wrong. Like, please, God, prove me wrong. Last year, May 2025, I Chud the Builder.
Or the other being that they just understand that unfortunately we've gotten to a place in society where the wildest comments you make online is actually going to generate you virality, which can actually lead to money if you're smart enough to convert your audience. And it just shows how far we've gone in society, man. I mean, look at how Myron Gaines started. At the beginning, of course, he was trying to do self-improvement for men. He started fresh and fit and was actually giving quite good advice, if I do say so myself, especially when it comes to business, when it comes to rebuilding credit and things like that. But when they found a lane, which was of course getting onto women and actually calling them out for what they believe to be BS, that is when not only did they take off and become the #1 podcast within that type of space, they also realized one key formula, meaning the more outrage they garnered, the more attention they were going to get to their podcast, and the more attention equals more revenue.
You are what you eat, you are what you do, you are what you think. So I never disagree with you. What I said is there is a
But then when you talked about your family, you gave them the cop out of genetics.
No, what I said was...
Yo, who the fuck are you yelling at?
What I said,
because
I don't like what you're doing here, because I literally now for the third time and explain to you that
Number one, hold on. Let's set some ground rules.
Before.
Let's set some ground rules. Do not ever yell at me again. Don't do that. Do not fucking yell at me. I don't know who the hell you think you are.
Don't cuss at me.
Yo, get the fuck off the show, bro. Get the fuck off the show.
Man, get me off the show.
And I think after years of doing this, his audience has maybe become a bit fatigued to this, hearing the same thing. Him, of course, bringing a bunch of women on his podcast to basically embarrass them, set them up for questions that he knows that they will give not the best answer to as well. And also making a living from basically saying that ladies are delusional in their thinking and actually wanting a certain type of caliber of man, etc. It's similar to basically a Kevin Samuels, but just on steroids. Because at least with Kevin Samuels, RIP the GOAT, it was way more reasonable in the way he put things, and he actually said things that actually made a lot of sense for both men and women. I feel as if though with Myron Gaines, he just says things that he understands is going to get a lot of clicks and engagement farming. That's just the name of what he's basically doing. But when it comes to this situation in particular, it's very, very alarming to me personally, because it's a similar thing that I found with Nick Fuentes as well. Like, this guy would always be on his high horse talking about different situations and trying to speak as if though he's the almighty, when a couple years ago he said something very similar.
What, people calling me gay because I've never had a girlfriend? I think if anything, it makes me less gay. Never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a woman, really makes you more heterosexual. Because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay. And having sex with men is gay. And you know, it's all gay.
I mean, what is the obsession with hating women? And what is this obsession with them basically saying that straight men who love women are also gay? Like, are they trying to tell us something or what? I don't really understand. Because the last person that was hateful towards a certain demographic and certain group was exposed the other day for actually being the same as the group he was actually hating.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here, pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work, fucking great. But in the caption, it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long, but Chud mentioned it first.
And I think the same thing goes for Nick Fuentes. But with Myron Gaines, it's very, very confusing because it just seems as if though the guy just hates women. And I can't necessarily put my finger on exactly why. I mean, he was even caught on stream talking about the fact that he doesn't even like his fucking grandma, bro. What the fuck?
I don't fucking respect women at all. I don't. I fucking don't. And neither should you. You should never respect women as equals or take them seriously ever. They're fucking stupid and retarded. Even me looking back now on like women in my life, grandma, mom, aunt, they said a lot of retarded shit. They said a lot of retarded shit. I have like a newfound appreciation for like my uncles and my dad and my grandpa. I have a newfound appreciation for my father, my uncles, and my grandfathers, bro. Like women are retards. Okay? Your girl, she has a 200-word limit every 24 hours. When she's down to 50 words left, you give her the warning, hey, you got 50 words left? I'll speak to you again in 24 hours. Imagine killing yourself over an individual that doesn't know what they want to have for lunch. That's crazy work, bro. I'm not trying to trivialize suicide, but what I am saying is a lot of you guys will put a gun in your mouth and end it all over some fucking creature that doesn't even know what they want to eat for lunch. I'm not even trying to be funny right now, but like, let's be honest here. You want to fucking end it all for some fucking person that when you ask, hey, what do you want to eat? I don't know. All right, name 3 countries. Africa? Nigga, what? You guys have seen the show? We ask girls, yo, name 3 countries. Asia, Africa, Europe. That's continents. Oh, my bad. Okay. Puerto Rico, Dubai.
I mean, this hatred for women is unprecedented. I don't think I've ever seen this in my life outside of people within that type of community. Again, the people that watch the Myron Gaines and Nick Fuentes, etc. They just seem to have this personal vendetta against ladies. And I'm not trying to be this person online that's coming on saying that women are angels and things like that. I'm pretty sure every single guy can relate that they've dealt with some demons. Let's be real. But at the same time, is every single girl like that? No. Is every single girl silly the way Myron basically puts it? No. Is every single girl with low IQ the way that Myron puts it? No. So this whole projection is kind of like, bro, where is this actually coming from? Because for you to even say this against your own grandma and your mom, etc., it's a bit extreme for me personally. It's like, at what point do we actually say to ourselves that, you know what, me saying these type of things are not worth the engagement, it's not worth the clicks, it's not worth the money I'm going to generate because it's actually compromising my morals? Does this guy even have any morals? And we need to realize what Myron Gaines stands for and who he's basically looking to represent. His whole message is more self-improvement, helping them realize their masculinity and actually gain control of their lives again. But when it's actually getting to this point where you're basically walking all over ladies and actually dogging them out, etc., you are actually just becoming a part of the problem. I mean, even on his own podcast, he's barely able to actually control the ladies that actually come on as guests. So what makes us think that in his real life, he's actually replicating what he's basically trying to come on the internet on? And this happens a lot of the time with all these online grifters. It's just that Myron Gaines just seems to be one of the more popular ones, again, with this audience he's built. Even that Netflix documentary the other day that was basically talking about all the people in the red pill space, yes, it had a lot of incorrect facts, etc. But one key thing I would definitely want to highlight is that you could even see when the guy was asking Myron Gaines' ex-girlfriend about what her views and her beliefs were towards what Myron Gaines was saying online and his views on marriage and things like that, you could see that who Myron Gaines appears to be online is not who Myron Gaines appears to be behind the scenes, because she didn't even agree with what happened. And shortly after, they eventually ended up breaking up.
I want to leave the past in the past. I already been through a lot. I already went through therapy. I already heard the zillion pep talks that my friends and family had to say. And I know everybody has an opinion. I know everybody has something to say. But this is my life. I am so thankful to say that I am new relationship where I don't have to worry about any of this, and that I met this amazing man who cares for me, who makes me feel so special, makes me so happy, and I couldn't be more grateful for him.
Well, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. Like right now.
What does that mean? That's so avoidant.
It's something you never know, man. You can always change your mind down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll say, I only just want to be with one girl because the two would be too tough.
You've backtracked on that already.
So what message is he really trying to send out to all these people? If you're unable to be successful in your own relationships, then how the hell do you expect all the people you're basically looking to help online be successful with their relationships? It's not realistic. Now, one thing I do agree with is that, of course, men need to self-improve and things like that. Like I always say, regardless, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you need to watch their credit videos, if you need to watch their business breakdowns, their marketing advice, sales, and things like that in order to improve your life as a guy, then by all means do it. But when it comes to all this hating women and things like that, unless you're actually gay yourself, then my guy, like, bro, don't listen to this guy. It doesn't make any sense. There's a bunch of ladies out there that are looking for guys that have fully gone through the self-improvement journey and actually want to partner up with them. Go away, have your kids, be happy, get married, and things like that, my people, with them. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're interested to figure out what's going on between Kaisanat and his ex-girlfriend Gigi, then simply click the next link down below. Utterly insane, Kaisanat coming back and actually doing this. But we'll break it down in the next video.